Hello there. Hello? Anyone in there? Oh, thank goodness. I feared the worst just then. Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? Who am I? I figure I should be the one asking you that question. Some Midlander splayed unconscious in a pool of mud, stone's throw from Sentry. I'd say you have a death wish, but I suppose I'm not one to talk on that matter. Anywho, what in the name of the 12 are you doing out here? Okay, so now you're telling me you have no idea where here is. We're in Mordona. Well, more accurately, it's boggy outskirts of Vogvens. I take it you're not from around here, then? Where in Eorzea do you hail from? So you must be from another continent. Earth? I've never heard of that nation before. What an odd name. A different planet? Idle and protect me. Are you certain? How did you get here? Still nothing, huh? I mean, I would be entirely within reason to write this off as the blabbering of someone who spent too many a night in the seventh heaven, but to be honest, it would be far from the strangest thing I've seen. Oh, you know, the odd lunar apocalypse and era-ending war with militiants in rather flamboyant attire. But that's besides the point. Though, now that I say all of that, you do remind me of... no, never mind. Let's get your bearings straight. You look more confused than a sprout taking Stastasha for the first time. I mentioned you're in Mordona. It's free country, outside the alliance that covers a large portion of the land of Eorzea. The three city-states of Ul'dah, Gridania, and Limsa. They're lovely places, but this is frontier for adventuring. It's the reason I traveled here from my home in Limsa, to join the Scions. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't know of us, I suppose. I'm just a new recruit, nobody of horrible importance, but the scions of the seventh dawn of my family, sworn to protect Eorzea from those that may endanger it. My name is Bastion, by the way. I apologize for not introducing myself earlier. I got a little caught up in the novelty of the situation. Do you remember your name, at least? Well, at least we have that to go off of. Here, I can bring you back to Rovenant's that's the town here. Can get you a hot bath going and clean the mud off of these clothes of yours. Let's get you back on your feet here. Whoa, okay then. Legs are not functional. That's definitely an issue. You know, now that I look at it, you did leave a rather deep imprint in the ground there. You must have fallen? Ouch. Well, we can still work with this. I'll just get in touch with base, have a friend of mine bring his chocobo down to pick you up. I'll stay here and make sure none of the mud puppies make a snack of you. Hey, Eisen, you there? Yeah, scouting was pretty boring. Was. I found a Midlander here. Well, not really a Midlander, but they look like one. See, it's a long story. I'll tell you later. Point is, they're injured and unable to walk. I was hoping you could swing on down with Ruby and give them the ride back. I left Alistair back at the stables. He was not feeling too hot this morning. Oh, look, pal, you have to trust me on this one. You know I wouldn't believe any old person lying around these parts. But there's something special about them. I feel it. They feel like them. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. We're just north of Sentry. I'll signal when I see you. Alright, see you then. Safe travels. Oh, that was Eisen. He's a good friend of mine in the Scions. We joined around the same time. We normally go on tasks together. Well, it'll take a few minutes for him to get here. If you don't mind, I can take a look at you, see if there are any wounds I can tend to. I may be an arcanist, but I've dabbled a bit in the scholarly arts. Here, I'm just gonna lift your shirt up a bit to check for any lacerations. Bear with me here. Oof. Okay, yeah, you're just a little banged up. Nothing horrible. You're not bleeding or anything. But it'd probably be best if I clean you up a little. Here, let me just swap glasses real quick. Now just got to jot down an incantation. Lustrate ought to do the job. There we go. Seems like that perked you up a bit. Though I'm guessing it didn't do a whole lot for your legs. Yeah, something tells me your, descent might have winded you a bit. I'm sure they'll be fine after a good night's rest. Oh, I think I see a certain catboy flying this way. Let me get his attention real quick. Hey there, Eisen. You're here pretty quick. I ought to say that was a new record, huh?
Shaved off a few seconds. Glad you noticed. Remember back when we had to run this route on land?
Pain in the butt that was. At least we had the chocobos back then. My leg is still hurt from all the running I did my first few weeks.
And even now, to count up all the gil I frittered away last week, I could probably get Ruby a new barding. But on to the task at hand. Where's this Midlander you were talking about?
Yeah, they're right over here.
Oh wow, quite the predicament you've got yourself in here, huh, friend? How hard a knock did you take to do that to the ground? Why are you even out here?
Eisen, I've garnered the poor whelps a tad overwhelmed. Probably best to leave the questions for after they're back on their feet.
Bastion. Well, fair. But what was this about them reminding you of? Oh, I see it now. I see why you didn't hesitate to call me. Minfilia will want to see them.
Yeah, you're right. I'll let her know once we get our friend here settled down. Speaking of which, I figured we can get them set up on Ruby here and walk back to town. Suppose it'd be the safest way about it.
Hey, sounds good enough to me. I'll grab their legs, you get their shoulders, and we'll fling them on top.
Alright, friend. We're gonna get you up on Ruby here. Trust me, he's a nice burb. Just try and keep your balance lest you fall off. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Lift. There we go. Eyes and I'll escort you back. Won't take very long. And here we are. See, that wasn't such a bad trip. I know the Knicks weren't fun to look at, but at least they have the sense not to attack you with this entourage.
Revenant still is a bit want for luxury, but it's certainly the most dynamic area around here. You'll find all sorts of people passing through. Plus the bureaucracy of the city-states is absent. So we've all got liberty to act a bit more freely.
You've got that right. Accommodations could be better, but there's never a dull day around here. Anywho, the seventh heaven's right here. Let's get you inside and see about getting you that bath I promised. Could probably use one myself at this point.
Same here, pal. Same here.